Why spend 2 hours in a professional boundaries course? Because there's a good chance you may be on the road right now to having a complaint filed against you for reasons you never thought could put your license at risk. Take this short quiz. Do you treat family and friends? Do you joke around with coworkers or employees? Are you experiencing burnout? Are relationships with patients okay as long as it's consensual? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're at increased risk for a boundary violation. And you have to know that the very nature of chiropractic care is a risk factor for violations. Physical contact, patients disrobing, procedures that sometimes involve intimate areas, combine any of these factors and the risk for a violation grows. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Greene. I teach a 24-hour professional boundary course to healthcare providers from all professions, most of whom are facing suspensions and possible revocation of their license. During the course, nearly every participant asked this one question: why wasn't I taught this before now? Well, today, the good news is that you have the opportunity to learn what they didn't know and quite possibly avoid suffering a similar disaster. On Tuesday, August 22nd at 7 p.m., the CCA will be hosting a webinar on professional boundaries. During this 2-hour Zoom meeting, you will learn these 3 important concepts. First, exactly what professional boundaries are. Not all boundary violations are of a sexual nature. We'll talk about the difference and identify red flags for both. Next, how boundary violations are enforced. It's a complicated process, beginning with the patient complaint, weaving a path from the enforcement analyst, investigators, experts, judge, and finally the board. Outcomes can range from monetary penalties, monitoring, suspension, or license revocation. And finally, while the focus is to inform you about professional boundaries, the goal is to provide tools that will help reduce the risk of a violation. You will walk away with 3 action steps that, if you put them to work, will reduce the risk of a violation and give confidence knowing that you are being proactive when it comes to professional boundaries. I look forward to seeing you soon and growing together as we discuss the important subject of professional boundaries. See you then.